All right, guys. I want to explain how to kill the final boss in this game. I think this is the easiest of the fights, except for boss 1, which I'm not ever going to make a guide on doing. You just literally have to kill it. But this one is a little complex, but not really. I think it's definitely easier. We just completed it, and I think this is the easiest way for me to show the battlefield without having to, like, you know, be doing it and talking over a VOD or something. So this is the center console here. There is 2 doors, or 2 spawn locations. One there, and one up there. By the way, I do have a Ravenous, yes. And it's triple god rolled, yes. But those are the 2 spots. They spawn rocket launcher guys. You're going to want to designate. This is my strategy. Some of you guys might not, but this is how I do it. You want to designate a team of 2. One guy, his main job is to watch this door. He can basically just stand in this corner right here, watch this door, and kill ads as well. When the rocket launcher drops, you're going to want to shoot it. In the first round, the place you shoot it is going to be, it's like the artillery shell, all right? And I'll show you what you got to do to sometimes trigger the shooting. But when you do get a rocket, that's what you want to do. You shoot the shell first. Once the shell's gone, depending on the phase, I'll go through all those, you'll shoot these cannons. All right, so it's either the shell. If there's a shell, always the shell first. The shell's gone and it's not a boss damage phase, you shoot the cannons. The cannons each take 2 shots to kill, and I believe the artillery shell takes 6 shots total, so 3 on each side. The other spot they spawn, rocket launchers, is on here. So you're going to want a team of 2, one that always focuses on this, and then a second person. The second person can be, you know, out here more. They do want to still help with the rockets, but they're more on ad clearing duty, as well as on the left side. You're going to want someone more on ad clearing duty. Another role is a healer. It's really important you have a healer in this area. I would recommend they drop their healing hive right here. That way that it's healing the people in the middle, and if anyone on the sides needs a heal, they can walk into it and, you know, be good to go. You're also going to want a tank build, a Foundry Bulwark tank build. I can inspect our tank real quick and show you what his looks like. He does a balance of explosive resistance, mods to protection from elites, hazard protection, and armor regen. He has 2 rolls of armor regen, 3 rolls of explosive resistance, and 3 rolls of hazard protection. It is very, very good. With perfect Vanguard on his chest and protector on his backpack. Without this build in the group, it's going to be very tough to complete this raid. And I'll show you why. There's a couple of reasons, and it's very important. The healer, you want to have someone who runs BTSU gloves in their healer build, whether there's various different healer builds that will work, but you do want BTSU gloves so that they can reset the cooldowns of hives if ever needed. I also would recommend the healer wears a Merciless or a Ravenous. One of the 2 guns, and I'll get to why shortly. That means you're going to have 1 extra person. You got your tank, your healer, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. There's actually 2 extra people. Me, my job is to mostly kill chungas, stagger the boss, which I'll tell you about, and do additional DPS. When you kill a chunga, it drops a key. We'll get to that in a moment. And then the final role is what I would call kind of a roamer. It's one person who's not assigned to a specific spot. They will be on LMG duty when it's that phase, which we'll get into in a minute. Or they go to the side that seems to be struggling the most with the ads. Because there's usually one side that struggles more than the other. I don't feel like one side is more particularly difficult than the other. This side does have less cover, so it's likely it will be this side, actually. Just because this turret can fuck them up a lot easier. Now, as far as the phases go, I believe there's really 5 phases. The first phase, you're going to all run out here, and you're going to kill the chunga. He's going to drop a key. If you do it fast enough, you can grab the key. Whoever has the key will stand on this circle and charge it up. It has to be at 100% before you can put the key in. If it the sirens will alarm, and if you let it take too long before you reach 100 and put the key in, the turret will choose either the left side or the right side of the room, alternating between, where it does like a 90-degree spray down from the middle of the room to that side of the room, and it will just spray. It's really inconsistent. Sometimes this turret doesn't do shit to you, and sometimes it just fucking one-shots you. So keep that in mind. You can tell which side it's going to be. This half of the computer will be red, or that half will be red, and it alternates between them. So as long as you make it in time, you can put the key in. And when that happens, instead, the turret will target one of the various things. In the first phase, it will target these rockets, and it will kind of knock them down, and they will expose weak points. In the very first phase, you do not want to shoot those weak points yet. What you need to do is put all your rockets on the shell. 6 rockets on the shell to start out with. If you don't do that, it's a wipe mechanic. You gotta kill the shell. Even if it's loaded in there, you still have time. Until it fires, you just gotta hit near the rear end of the artillery cannon. So do that. Then, during the first phase, once you break the shell, you continue to keep doing what you're doing. Killing chungas, bringing the key back, and shooting rockets. 2 of them at each one of these turrets. You can do damage with guns, but it takes a lot of bullets to do, and that means less damage on the ads, but it's up to you. You could shoot one rocket and then finish it off with guns if you shoot it enough, but 2 rockets is fine. I'm not trying to speed run here, and you just can continue doing that. Then you do that one, and then you do this one, and you do that one. Each time a chunga spawns, it will also alternate. It'll be left side, then right side, vice versa. When a chunga spawns, I designate one person on each side. So it'd be one of the guys on the right side, me, and the middle roamer guy, to go and push the chunga and kill the chunga and the ads around it as fast as possible. Pick up the key. It'll likely be around here, and bring it back. In the beginning, it's really easy in the first phases to charge this up. You just, charge it up, get it to 100, and wait for the alarm to go off, and you stick it in the hole. And then you just continue doing that. Once you break all 4 of them, the boss will spawn. When the boss spawns, everyone needs to regroup and come down under this little thing. The Foundry Bulwark guy needs to stand about right here, behind this little double yellow line, and the boss on the first phase will just run away and go into that door. You can't damage her. But the minigun will actually aim at us, and it'll swipe like this. And the Foundry Bulwark guy pulls out his shield, gives us all the perfect Vanguard, protects us with Protector, and it soaks up most of the damage. You guys gotta line up single file behind him. And so far, that's what we found as the best strategy here. Without him, I don't know. It would be really tough to stay alive. Because prior to that, there's going to be an airstrike. And there's going to be explosions all over the place. It will actually kill the ads. If you see ads while you're back here, you're going to want to kill them as well. Because if they're rocket launcher guys, it can really fuck you up. Because if a rocket shoots back here and everyone's back here, it's not happy. So once that happens and it's over, and the gun stops shooting, everyone can go back to their positions. There will be 2 rushers, a shotgun rusher here and a shotgun rusher here, as well as some other ads. I feel like if you stay back, it's too dangerous. So everyone runs as a group, gets their positions, gets to, I don't know, around here or where they have cover, and then kills those rushers. But I would not recommend staying back in the very beginning and killing them. It's up to you, though. And then everyone resumes their positions. Start killing the rocket launcher guys. It's really important. Every time a rocket drops, you shoot it. Phase 2 will just be a shell. You just got to kill the shell. The boss will be out. Now, the boss doesn't really do shit once she's out. She doesn't do much damage. She'll shock you. She's kind of annoying. But she does do this little airstrike move. And what she does is takes a knee, and you'll see someone get targeted, potentially multiple people. And it looks like you got a sticky bomb on you, but it's actually not a sticky bomb. It is like she shoots a missile in the air and it comes down and hits you. We discovered how to stop it. Any explosion seems to stagger her. And what I found the easiest way is you shoot her once with this Ravenous on the right shoulder, and then you shoot her once with the left shoulder. It causes a little tiny explosion, and it staggers her. You don't have a Ravenous, you can use all sorts of other explosives. Grenade launcher worked. Grenades work. I believe sticky bomb works. Seeker mine will work. Anything. The other trick is we give our healer a Merciless. Now, the Merciless takes too many shots, really, until it explodes. But as a healer, he can pre-stack the boss with the rounds so that he only has to shoot her one time. And then, you know, don't shoot anything else, and he can run around, do his heals or whatever. And then when she goes to take a knee, the Merciless can shoot her once, and it, you know, staggers her and prevents it. I still like to have this as a backup because sometimes it doesn't work, but usually it does. And this one's a lot quicker. You can just bing, bang, and it's done. Bing, bang, boom. Really important, because if you don't prevent that, chances are people are going to get one shot all over the place. So, just continuously do that. I would recommend the healer do it. Maybe have one backup guy do it. But in the second phase, it's really easy. You just kill the shell, 6 rockets. It's the shortest phase. Then everyone goes back here. When they're about maybe in this position here, you want to make sure you start killing the boss and killing some ads. You want to kill the ads and do as much damage to the boss as possible. You don't want to damage the boss a bunch prior. You can get her to a certain point. I don't know what the thresholds are. I could probably read the PDF that got leaked, and it probably says what the thresholds are, and you could get her near it so it's easier at the end, but I haven't actually read through that PDF yet. So just make sure you damage the shit out of her. Once you damage her to the point that it's too much, she will go immune. She will call down an airstrike. After the airstrike, everyone needs to make sure that they're under this, well, before the airstrike, under this, and, you know, repeat the bulwark shield blocking all the shots, like this. Keep an eye out for rocket launcher guys, because they will still keep spawning, and if they shoot rockets back here when you're grouped up, you're gonna have a bad time. You can run Demolitionist to help survive the occasional explosions. That's what I run on this build myself, but that can help. And then once it's over, you run out, and now you're on to phase 3. This is when things get a bit more difficult. It's one of the hardest phases. Phase 3 is going to have a new thing. There's going to be LMGers in these. You can't really see them right now, but they're in here. They're in these little nests. They look like that. I think that's it right there, actually. That one there and that one there. And they have green lasers, and they hurt really bad. There's 4 of them. They're on this side as well, and that side on there. I assign the roamer. His main job is to try to shoot them. But also the additional people on the right sides. They want to shoot them and suppress them. If you shoot them enough, they will disappear for like 10 seconds. There may be easier ways to get that to go away. But so far, we've found just shoot at them a bit, and they will hide for like, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds or something. Just continuously do that. Kill ads. There's no chunga on this phase. You just got to kill rocket launchers and shoot the rocket launchers at the shell. 6 rockets will kill the shell, and then it will be a damage phase again. As you're all running to the middle, make sure that the LMGs are down. If they're not, and all 4 of those LMGs are up, they will probably kill people. There's also snipers that spawn. I forgot to say that. Throughout all these phases, snipers will spawn there and there on top. Call them out. Sniper left side, sniper right side. Call out when it's dead. Very useful. And then everyone needs to get to, you know, somewhere back here and kill the ads and kill the boss. Damage the boss, kill the ads, however you want to do it. Watch out for rocket launcher guys. And when you do enough damage to the boss, she will then go immune. Hail down a rain of rockets, killing everything out there, including her allies. And then the minigun will shoot at you again. And you do Captain America and stay alive. When it's done, you're on to phase 4, the hardest phase. This phase starts out the hardest and progressively gets easier. Now, you've got a boss that hits harder. Her cooldown from her Seeker missile that you want to stagger her progressively gets faster. I don't know by how much. It's probably in the PDF, but I haven't read through it extensively. But you'll want to keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, the LMGs, I feel like they hit harder now. I'm not certain. But there's now chungas. I don't know if they start on a specific side, but now there's chungas. So you got to watch out for the LMGs, her missiles, and the chungas. And you got to go take the chunga out and get a key. Once you get the key, you need to stand on this fucking thing, which now takes longer to charge up. It takes almost a full phase after the gun goes off of its cooldown from shooting. And you got to stand here, out in the middle of the open, while there's potentially 2 snipers, 4 LMG things, a boss, the cannons, and any ads trying to shoot you. It's out of control. So what we do is I grab a shield to help protect me. The bulwark guy comes over here and pulls out his shield and tries to help protect me. I try to make sure everyone is on sniper duty and chunga and LMG duty, as well as the healer making sure I'm healed and staggers the boss from potentially shooting a seeker missile in the air. If you're able to charge this up to 100%, when this thing starts on its siren, you can activate it. This is the hardest part. The first one of all this is the hardest one because you got 4 LMGs. What it's going to do is it's going to destroy one of the LMG nests. All right. And at this point, I think there's a shell. If there's not a shell, I'm almost certain there is. But if there's not, you got to take out all these cannons. All right. I forget on this phase. But if there's a shell, always do the shell first. If there's not a shell, you do the cannons. And then that will take out one of the LMGs. So now you've got 3 left. So then you go, and the chunga will spawn on the other side. So you go kill the chunga, and you rinse and repeat. Bring it back. And the hardest part was the first one. Second one is easier because now there's only 3 LMGs, but it's still really sketchy. Shit starts getting chaotic. She starts doing her seekers even faster. And it gets crazy. I feel like the snipers spawn faster. Our last run was our best, and we had 1 sniper, and he was amazing. We might want to have 2 snipers now. Taking out snipers, taking out ads in the middle. It was great. I think 2 snipers might end up working amazing. He used a mantis, and he used a decoy, and it was awesome. It worked really good. So once you've done that 4 times, there will be no more LMGers shooting you, and there will be no more cannons shooting either. All the cannons will be down. All the LMGs will be down. But it's not over. There will still be 1 more chunga. You gotta get the chunga, kill him, get the key. This is the easiest part, because now there's no LMGs shooting at you, okay? The thing that's the worst is at this point, the boss is shooting those missiles really fast in the air, and she doesn't give much notice for it anymore. So that's what you really got to work on, is making sure that doesn't happen, and the ads and the snipers are still going to be spawning. And then you put it in there for the final phase, and it will shoot the middle there, okay? When it shoots the middle, everyone then needs to go this way and kill the boss. You got to kill the boss, and it causes her to basically die, lose all of her armor. This is going to be crazy, though, because there's going to be ads all around. There's going to be rocket launcher guys, healers. Kill the healers because they boost her, and kill her. Once she's dead, she won't actually be dead. It'll lose her armor, and she'll run back into her little home. It's really important you guys go back in here and survive the onslaught of the artillery strikes and the minigun shooting you. Once it's over, she'll have no armor, and she basically is really weak. You just fucking kill her. And at that point, there needs to be a missile. Still, don't shoot your missiles. Leave a missile behind. If you don't leave a missile behind, you're gonna have a bad time. Because after that happens, they do one last ditch effort to load up an artillery shell. And you gotta grab the rocket and make sure you shoot the last artillery shell, or it will wipe you, even after you've killed the boss. After you do that, you win the game. If you do that, don't forget to get your trophy. Oh, apparently the boss drops 1 RPG. So I guess you don't need to save it. The boss will drop an RPG, sorry. So you don't need to save your rockets. The boss will drop one, I was just notified. And in this cannon hole, in this big hole is a trophy. It's a backpack trophy. It's this little toy train that's being ran on my... Yes, getting the train on me. And don't forget to get it. Pick up all your loot. And as long as you got all the keys, which I will be putting YouTube videos up on how to get them, you will want to get in this train car and open up your chest. I have 4 of 5 keys. Each time you complete the raid, you can only pick up the keys 1 time a week, except for the final boss. We'll always drop you 1 key. And from what I've been told, as long as you have 5 keys, you can keep opening this chest and getting chances at the loot. But it will take 5 additional completions after your first one to get 5 keys again until the weekly reset. So hopefully that worked out good for you. I will also include a gameplay video of our last attempt when we did just complete this. So stick around if you want to watch us do it. We're still not pros at this by all means. We are still running with people. We've never actually done a raid with the same group of people before, or even with a group of people that has completed it already. There's always new people in our group. So our times are not the greatest. The fastest we have right now is 3.5 hours, which is not very good, but I'm spending at least an hour explaining the mechanics every single run, and we're taking breaks. We haven't gotten to the point where we're trying to push. One tip I would really recommend is everyone wear Unbreakable, and also have one person in your group wear Tardigrade. We do not use a tank Tardigrade. He only has 2 blues. He's still like a full damage build with 2 blue cores, one of them being Tardigrade. Highly recommend it. It makes a very big difference, and so does wearing Unbreakable on every single person. Once you get really good, you can start, dropping Unbreakable, because it won't be necessary since you're not dying, and if you do, you can get revived by your team. But in the meantime, while you're learning mechanics, wear Unbreakable. Even if you have a shitty chest that makes your build worse, it is worth it. And I think that really covers everything. I don't think I'm missing anything here as far as the major mechanics. But yeah, it's really important to stagger this boss. Get a Merciless or get a Ravenous, or try to figure out if you want to use, I believe a Sticky Bomb will do it. I was told Coom Launchers do it, but they don't. Grenade Launcher will. Seeker Mines should. I haven't tested a lot of them, but try to figure out a way to stagger that boss and prevent your team from getting one shot. And I think that covers it. Stick around for the gameplay, and don't forget to check out my other videos and tutorials of how to do this raid, and builds that I use for it. I only have one build right now. It's just an overall negotiators, like multi-build. It shows 4 different versions, but I will be putting my current build that I run most of the time up on YouTube. So check back. Don't forget to follow. Hit that bell for the notifications. And thank you guys. Stick around for the gameplay. And also, don't forget to check me out on twitch.tv/Inigo Montoya. I stream every day. There's the beautiful Ravenous. I know. Triple God roll. Took me 5 re-rolls and I got it. But I'll see you guys around. Thanks. Go, go, go. That sucks.
So I'm going right. Gotcha.
Yeah, just stay in here, close to the door.
Everybody chunga. Everybody chunga. Don't block the bullets.
Ay, qué rico la leche.
Where's the chunga going?
Greg, I'm bringing you the rocket launcher. On me, though. Need your help.
Sniper right. I'm going up to the chunga on the left.
Get them off that autocannon.
Where does the rocket guy spawn over here?
Right in the back, right. There's a little platform right there.
Right here? Where I'm looking at?
I can't see. I got an ad.
They
Alright,
spawned
what?
in a little box in the
So
back.
where? We're like right here where I'm
Yeah,
shooting?
What the fuck?
RPG ready here, left side.
Throw it, throw it, throw it.
Remember to shoot the right thing.
Sniper left side on top. Down.
I'm going up where the chunga's gonna be on the right.
Rocket ready. Left side.
Fire at their position. Support them
Somebody.
with mortars.
No, no. Looks like.
Chunga on the right.
Nice job.
Let me get it. You.
Sounds good.
Chugger right.
Find it on track.
He's down.
I won't be able to get this one, but the next one.
Yeah,
Rocket
we
ready,
haven't
left
figured
side.
out how to ever get this one. I don't know. I don't think it's possible unless we can figure out how to keep the charge going.
Sniper up top.
Maybe don't. Maybe let it run full.
The fuck? How does it hit me through this wall?
Did you let the chunga run all the way up, or would you not want to do that?
That would take too long.
Rocket ready. Left side.
Mortar down. They're compromising the train. Take them out.
Changa left.
Mortars down. Oh wait, one more.
Damn.
That was some damage there.
Going left side. Minigun.
I don't think it could be any faster than that. So
Rocket ready. Left side.
it's not possible. I don't think.
Sniper on top. Left.
Unless if you stand here, try when I leave on the next one, Nairo. Try standing here and see if it keeps the charge.
Yep.
I don't think it does, but
Yeah, I think you need to have the key.
it's
for it
worth
to
a
load.
shot just in case.
Need to refresh my hive.
K1 is what the? Oh, it's frag here.
Correct.
All right, stay on it. And tell me if it stays. No, it doesn't.
It will be fine.
Our armor is shredded.
It goes straight to
Deal
zero.
with the division, or you'll have to deal with Lawrence over.
All right, middle.
Middle, guys. Middle.
You have my attention.
Sorry, KYs. This is weird for me. This is new.
You're good. I'm good.
Resupply here, Nairo.
It's just-
To get
it's
your
just when all the
rifle
lasers
ammo?
start coming out, they spawn, 4 NPCs and getting auto locked.
Come on, mình ngân mang hầm. Come on, mình ngân mang hầm.
frag. Don't risk it. Sometimes it does drop you, and then you lose your tardigrade and you're unbreakable.
How the fuck Antha didn't get fucking banger?
I'll stagger her at first.
Right.
Rocket ready on the left.
There's a RPG here, frag.
Medic in the middle.
I'm gonna damage her a little bit, by the way. Only doing 2 bars. If we take her to 3,
What?
she'll do the phase.
Rocket ready. Left side.
Oh wow, the RPG comes. Oh no, never mind. I'm confused. Look,
Can I
I'm
get a
very
heal?
confused.
Left side. Yeah, left side.
Medic on the right.
No one's over here on this rocket area. I don't know what's going on.
RPG ready.
we go.
Left side.
It should be frag's position.
I'm on it.
Fucking the boss is some. Oh god.
On
Oh,
me,
good job,
on
Nairo.
me.
Good job.
Oh, my hive.
RPG ready. Left side.
I think frag, that's your shot. Good job, guys. Middle. Start shooting the boss.
shotgunners coming out of
She's
there.
already almost dead.
Let's go.
Rocket
RPG
launcher
coming?
coming in.
Try to
Left
get it.
side, left side. I don't see her.
Fragged. Flailing around.
Medic
It's not
left
worth
side.
going over in the beginning, frag, because the
Medic
rocket
right.
launchers or the miniguns. Chunga's gonna be right side, isn't it? Right? Or is this the first
No chunk on
minigun
this side,
phase?
no chunk-
Okay.
no chunk on this
Sniper
side.
up top on the right. Thank you.
Minigun going right. Minigun going right. Crack, 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 crack.
RPG ready.
I got
left
it. I
side.
got the stagger.
About to blow up.
Sniper on the right. Need help with her? I gotta get the RPG. Or LMG, whatever the fuck.
She's out.
Very good job, guys. God damn it.
Stagger, stagger, stagger.
I got it.
I got both lasers on the right.
RPG ready, left side. Sniper left side on top. She's out.
Both lasers again. Man, I hate when we spawn simultaneously.
Because we're doing so good. Stagger.
Medic right, head into the middle.
I got it.
Ready, left side.
Both lasers again.
Middle, guys. Start shooting.
Oh,
Start shooting
shit.
above.
Loose spread until we finish her. Like, don't spread out. Don't camp up too much.
Stagger.
I'm on it.
Should have staggered.
Yeah, nice.
You got a laser on the right
Oh.
side.
Watch out.
It's a bad day for that guy. Oh, okay, we're
Yeah, we wiped on boss 2 from a dumb mistake.
shotgunners.
Alright, I'll stagger the first. Actually, can you stagger her, Nairo?
I'm trying. Trying.
Changa's on the
Chunga
right.
Stagger, stagger, stagger.
Got her.
Good. That way I can get over to the Chunga.
Got the Chunga and a medic on the right. Trying to take the laser.
Oh my god.
He's coomed. Going down.
Okay, watch out. Shotgunner. Rush.
We need more help on the Chunga when he's on the right. Left side goes down really
yeah.
fast, but I really need help with the Chunga on the right.
Just me over here shooting him. Takes a little bit.
I think we have one guy to map on the left side again.
Sniper on the right. I got both lasers.
I got it.
Sniper
I
left
need a
side.
heal in the cup.
Cup healing
Oh,
coming.
never mind. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna need everything down so I can charge this shit up, and I need Nesto here with me. And I need a heal.
RPG ready.
Sniper
left
right side.
Oh, what charge incoming?
Sniper left side.
Dagger. Sniper left side.
Medic on the right. Both lasers.
What happened to the heal?
Sniper out.
I had stagger her. And I
Alright.
did it in my hive.
I can just med kit.
Chunga on the left, Chunga on the left.
I got the stagger.
Okay. Both lasers.
Minigun left side. Watch out. Minigun left side.
I'm grabbing this. Oh god. Thank you.
Good job, guys. We done.
Get a medic on the right.
Cover me,
Yeah,
Nesto, please.
Shotgunners. And a sniper. I'm
We need
overloaded.
these lasers and snipers down on the right.
Yeah, I'm way overloaded. Shit.
I got it.
Nice.
We're doing really good.
Getting myself up.
One left.
Medic left side.
Chunga on the right.
Hit this healer.
Boomed. Watch out. That's why we got a shotgunner in on you.
It's this side.
Down.
Careful. No!
No, he's not as well.
It didn't hit us.
Oh shit.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
East.
Bing, bada boom. Now I need help. I need help.
Sniper left side. She's out.
Oh no, I maybe can't
Stagger.
stagger.
Oh, I had my stupid shield out.
She stunned me.
I'm down. Hard down.
Fuck, I had my shield
I'll
out.
revive you.
Alright, we got the last one.
Alright, guys. Start shooting at her.
Thanks, Greg.
Dagger.
I got the stagger.
Stagger.
Maybe not.
Kill the medic. In between us. Kill the medic.
It's all good. They're all gonna die.
Oh shit.
We need to
I'm
get
gonna
safe.
Go down for good.
Everybody got
All
over
good.
It's okay. Just when you get up, combat roll over here.
Or not. Damn.
You have no idea who you're
Well, if they
dealing
could
with.
finish this.
Easy 1v1.
I gotta go take a quick shower.
Nesto. 1v1.
Wow.
And then the rocket.
We could have done it in about 40, 45.
We still have a lot of room for improvement. Good job, guys.
Well, that's a really good
That was a really good run.
About an hour.
What time?
It's like 50 minutes.
52
Wow.
something.
With a wipe on boss 2.